Alright guys, this is DJ Queen Anita and I am here with Ability44 and we will be doing an interview for you guys. So hi Ability44, aka Harley.
Harley is fine.
Nice. Good. Um, so go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do and maybe some history about you and then we will jump into questions.
Okay, yeah, sure. As Anita's already pointed out, my real name is Harley, which I don't mind people calling me, of course, but my in-game name is Ability44, and my main YouTube channel is What's Up with RS. I'm the dude with the green wall behind me and the ugly face in front of the screen when you're watching the videos. Um, But yeah, like I just kind of make update videos for RuneScape most of the time, tell people what's going on with RuneScape. Anything that's actually happening is what my videos mainly pertain to. Um, and yeah, I mean that's just pretty much what I do on YouTube. I used to make guides and little skit videos on my Ability44 channel, but unfortunately I lost that. I got it back, but I just really didn't want to start off after losing all of my uploaded videos. It was like God, a good 250 plus hours of edited videos that I just lost. And then I just started back, with what I'm doing now because it's easier. And I still had a goal in RuneScape to actually get maxed out. And I wanted to get that goal before I wanted to go intense on anything else, like editing videos fully to the potential that I can.
That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of hours that you put into videos, it looks like.
Oh, yes.
Um,
And I learned so much about, everything, which was amazing. I took a week to actually study up on YouTube and how it operated. And, I got a great amount of knowledge off of that. And,
you
yeah.
still show me stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I usually go to you and I have like Photoshop or like Vegas issues. So you are very well versed at what you do. So, thank you. Um all right, so we'll jump into some questions. Um we'll go RuneScape first and then we'll go more widespread.
Yeah.
What was your favorite quest and why?
Oh, God. Well, honestly, I mostly hate Quest. I would say the Family Crest would be my most favorite because I got my cooking gauntlets, which allowed me to get 99 cooking faster than I originally would have.
Mhm.
And that's my favorite quest. It also had a pretty good storyline behind it too, but.
What did you think about the newest quest? The Queen Black Dragon quest.
The Song from the Depths, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, it's a pretty short quest and very easy. Um, but I mean, I haven't done it yet, so I didn't really, I don't do quests like I said.
Heartbroken. No. I have my quest cape.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
I
But
keep up with it. So it was a really good quest. You should actually just take the time to go through it and listen to it. The sounds are amazing.
well, I heard that, that I was a fully voiced quest and everything as well. Which I didn't say in my video, but I mean, like, if somebody had the passion to actually do quests, then I'm sure they'd find that out, and it would be a great little surprise for them.
It was definitely technology upped for Jagex, and I will admit that I fell in love with the quest, and if I could do it again, I definitely would still take the time to read everything and hear everything again. So
Well, actually, they did have an update about a year ago, I believe, where you can redo some quests.
this one you can't, however.
That's
Um,
unfortunate.
I won't spoil anything for you, but I know you can't redo this quest. So, um,
Hmm.
yeah, I haven't redone some of the quests that they actually have gone and said we could go redo. So I think I may just, out of boredom one day, don't have anything to do, just go redo a new quest that they've
Right.
redone. So, um, here's a good question: if someone wanted to donate, the RuneScape gold points to you, would you take it?
Well, no, actually, I've had a lot of people want to donate to me, but usually when that kind of person comes around, I tell them to usually put it on one of their skills like smithing or fletching or something like that, because I'm almost maxed out. I won't really need the money for anything. unless I'm buying armor or some shit, which I really don't know what I would need armor for, seeing as I don't PVM or PvP right now. I mean, maybe when I actually get into PvPing or PKing, I might take them up on that offer. But the only real donation that I've ever taken, well, actually, there's two. I've taken a 300 mil donation, which then I dropped about 2 days later for my subscribers, and then there was a blue mask donation that one of my fans had wanted to give me because he was going to college and told me that he was never coming back to RuneScape. So I was like, okay, this dude's never coming back. I added him on Skype. We had a great conversation. He's a really chill dude. And, I really didn't feel right taking that type of money. But, like, after getting to talk to him a little bit, it was definitely known by me that he was not coming back. And then I felt okay. And, we traded over. And, yeah, we still talk to this day whenever he messages me.
I think that's the only way I would take donations. If my friends were like, I want you to have it over anybody else, and I'm leaving the game, and I'm not coming back,
Yeah.
then I think that's the only time that I would take, like, a large amount. Like, I've never taken donations except for, like, Rune Zone money, for events and stuff. But other than
Right.
that, I don't take personal donations. I earn it myself, otherwise I don't do it at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's how the game's supposed to be played, though.
Mm. And it's great that you don't take donations. I like hearing that. So, good job. 2 thumbs up from me. Uh,
Back there.
yeah. If you could change one aspect of the game, what would it be and why?
Oh man. Oh, dang. I wish I had a little bit of time to think about that actually, because like there's some things. Actually, I think I have a notepad on my computer desktop. Ideas for RuneScape. Here we go. Here's a few things that I would actually change on game. This is coming right from just a little notepad that I've actually put into my computer. And some of the things that I actually talked about a year ago, you can actually already see happening on RuneScape. Like with the Dragon Bone update, I suggested that there should be different Dragon Bone types, which they actually kicked it to the next level with the ashes, that are dropped from greater demons, abyssal demons, and they kind of took that and molded it into something greater than what I was even thinking of. But of course, they now have Frost Dragon Bones too, which I made the video way before they actually came out with the Frost Dragons as well, which is pretty cool. But here's some of my ideas that I believe should be implemented into RuneScape. Have an easy way to set up your A-log to auto-update your Twitter/Facebook on what levels you get or quests you complete. A share option for Facebook and Twitter for when you gain a level directly in-game. So with that idea, if you gain a level in the game, you know how it pops up and you're like, oh my god, I just got this crazy level, like 99 Slayer or even, 50 plus all stats or, 60 fletching or whatever, have like an in-game Facebook/Twitter share link that pops up and says, tell your friends using this social network in the game. And I think that would be really cool for promotion and, just for people to tell their friends socially with the networks that they use. Also, I had an idea called Say This Word, but that was, kind of implemented with the encyclopedia for the different words that are kind of misread sometimes within RuneScape. And dungeoneering floors are logged on the player's adventures log. Because at the moment, you can actually tell what floors people are on from viewing their adventures log. And I think that would be really great if someone's trying to find a team or something. Someone could just go right over to their adventures log, not even have to really invite them to a game. So you could like find teams on Skype, know that person's RuneScape name, or even in-game, if you're looking for a team, you could search their adventures log and find out directly what floor they're on.
That is an amazing, like a pop-up or something, like in-game, like 455 or something.
No, on the adventures log.
Okay, so you'd have
Yeah.
adventures logs. That might take a lot of work, though, when people can just open it like they do, so... I don't know. That's a good idea though.
Just searching their name, honestly. I mean, it would be work for Jagex, but I mean, work for them, to make the game better for what we need it for would is definitely their job. So I believe that they would, probably do something like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea though.
Thank you.
You more?
That's all my ideas for
Oh,
that. So, yeah.
what brought you to RuneScape?
Well, actually, what brought me to RuneScape was my friends were talking at the lunch table about mithril ore, and I was like, "What's mithril ore?" And he had said that he like could mine it now or some shit, and I was like, "Okay, what is this?" And they were like, "Oh, you want to understand? You want to understand?" And it blew me off like 5 times before I could actually get it out of them that it was RuneScape.
Mm.
And I was like, what is this? How do I play? So they wrote the URL down on something. I guess it was a napkin, seeing as how we were in the lunchroom. And, I went to the website on my shitty, like, dial-up connection at my house. This is back in classic times, so internet wasn't as good as it is now, of course. But I went to the site and I started playing, and then the worst thing possible could happen. I got hooked to it, but also my computer started to really lag up, and my computer was shared by my family, so they were like, "No, you cannot play this game anymore. It's given the computer a virus." Which was not the case, of course, but I think my sister had actually downloaded a game, and that's what gave it a virus. But my sister, being the female that she is, she of course wanted to blame it all on her big brother. So,
That's a lovely thing to do.
oh, totally. I didn't mind too much though because I was able to get back into the game later on in life. So,
Mhm. Well, I'm glad you got back into the game.
Oh yeah, me too. I love it. It's great.
So I noticed recently that you became a PMod. How does that change how you play the game today?
Actually, it doesn't change it at all. I mean, I still, say the things that I used to say. I do, like, whenever I go into the Grand Exchange or whatever, I see those little motherfuckers, like, typing up, go to blah, blah, blah website to buy gold or whatever. I mute them straight up. That's pretty much the only change in the game. I just mute people spamming those gold selling websites.
That's good because I can't stand them. I report them
Me
daily,
neither. Sure.
daily. Um, so, um, good job.
Thank you.
I lost train of thought. Sorry.
So,
I'm monitoring the Rune Zone chat box, and so at the same time, so I'm multitasking, or at least attempting
okay.
to. Again, at least attempting to. But yeah. Anyways, what are your favorite aspects of artists and RuneScape, and have you achieved your comp cape? I think you have. I'm not sure.
No, I have not actually gotten my max cape yet because I've been very preoccupied with doing the videos that I'm doing right now and, keeping up with everybody that I need to talk to.
Mm.
But I think in about 2 months or something, I should get my max cape. I'm not going for my completionist cape because I'm just not really anywhere close. I mean, I have all the achievements done and all that shit, and I could easily get the music tracks, but I just really don't feel like doing the quest until I'm done with everything else. Like
Mm.
everything else that I'm doing right now with my YouTube, with all the other videos I'm doing, with my website, TeamSpeak, and still forming my community, of course, because that's definitely one of the strong points that you need to have. You need to have a community behind you to really do anything.
Well, you have a community. I will. You have quite a lot of followers on your YouTube page, right?
Yeah, but like, I mean, I still want to be able to talk to them and, really get on a personal level with them and see what they'll actually want without me, actually telling them what I want from them, from the knowledge point of things, because if I tell them, oh yeah, I'm actually talking to you, to know more of who you are as a person and what you'll actually want from the things that I'm doing right now that could possibly compromise some things that we talk about, you know?
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It starts somewhere. So,
Oh, definitely.
starts with one.
That's for
Hey.
damn sure.
Um, what do you think of Squeal of Fortune?
Actually, I mean, I think Squeal of Fortune is a great idea. The way that Jagex did it, they brought it into the game to be a purely fun game, and then they took a more business outlook on it. And, you know, the way that they started selling the spins, I know that it's not really agreed on by most people, but people need to view it as like right when they started selling the spins, they had just got rid of a massive amount of botters that had, continuously been buying membership and now are not buying membership anymore. So they needed that little buffer to get back and to stay where they were with everything. And if they didn't have that, I mean, it's quite possible that they could have collapsed, because there were so many bot accounts that were just continuously buying membership over and over again.
Yeah, I agree. I won't purchase though. I'm like stuck on not purchasing anything. I tried doing it one time and I canceled at the last second, and I was like, no, I can't. I agreed to not do this. So I still have like stuck on not buying purchases. Have you purchased purchases yet?
Yeah, actually, I've purchased, I believe 40 spins. I didn't want to go any higher because, like, I have worked a lot on my account, but it was like you spins for, I don't know, when some of the new stuff came out and I wanted to get it, but I only got like a piece of it, so, But with the financial situation that I'm in right now, I can't really,
Mm-hmm.
purchase all the spins in the world. And even at that point, I don't even think I would if I had the chance. I just, it's a gambling game. So you got to take your chances and, you got to set your limits.
Very true. So, word of advice from Harley: take your limits and don't do it. No, I'm joking. It's not worth it in the end to me. What are your feelings on real world trading?
Real world trading, dude, fuck that, man. Like, seriously, I mean, I barely have jack shit for cash on RuneScape. And I want money, but of course I'm not going to go out there and buy it. But I know that there's like thousands of other accounts, or people buying GP, and I know that some of them actually make a living from it, and plus with the whole living aspect from this, I have a job, that I actually make barely anything from, and all these people are behind the scenes doing some fucked up shit, and I'm just here busting my ass, thinking about getting home and making another video, and then possibly staying up for another hour working on editing that video or working on getting that video just right, talking to people, and they're just home, scamming people from the combat dueling arena and just selling that gold for like $10,000, and I'm here sitting on shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't like real world trading for that aspect. I also don't like real world trading, or don't agree with it, because it's wrong. It's against the game rules, and I believe that the game should be played by the rules for everybody to have the same experience as everybody else.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally wholeheartedly agree with everything you just absolutely said.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't like real world trading. I don't believe in it. And most people I find out who do it, who are on my friends list, usually get deleted and put on ignore really quick. Um,
Right.
so I don't believe in it, nor will I stand for it. So good. I like it. Um, has playing RuneScape um, gotten in the way of anything in your life? Um, like you didn't achieve it because you were on RuneScape or um, whatever the case might have been, but RuneScape has been like a bad thing. Like maybe before you were making all your YouTube videos, like no lifing, like runecrafting or whatever. But has it ever gotten in the way of achieving anything in your life?
Um, it has ruined a few of my relationships, either with girlfriends, friends, or family, for that matter. You know, all three aspects of what I just said, it has ruined. Part of that. I've had many real life friends scam me out of gold pieces. I've been hacked before from a real life friend, or not really hacked, but you know, he got into my account and he broke down my bank. Um, and you know, he's a friend, so I kind of, you know, I didn't I didn't fight him. I didn't, you know, I wasn't too upset, but I did drop that motherfucker as a friend. Obviously, with girlfriends, you know, I mean, like I always put them kind of, you know, before RuneScape, of course, because I believe that being in a relationship should definitely be above playing a game. But they honestly didn't see it that way, you know. I mean, and it's just in the back of their minds that, you know, I'm playing this game, you know, when I could possibly be with them or something, which wasn't the case at all. But that's how they saw it, and I don't know. I mean, I just think that's kind of fucked up. And with family, you know, I mean, my video from when I actually get kicked out of my house is kind of a strong video between me and my dad. And it didn't go too well. And you know, I have many dreams of what I want to do on this game that other people really don't fully understand how I'm doing it or what I'm doing, because nobody really takes that path. You know, nobody goes down this street and nobody knows where the fuck I'm coming from half the time. So it's really hard to explain myself fully and what I'm doing, as well as protecting myself in the end, you know?
I totally understand, as I've been there. So yeah, I completely. We are so much alike. Stop it, Harley.
Yeah.
Um, on a lighter subject, what is your favorite skill on RuneScape?
My favorite skill, shit, I'd actually have to say dungeoneering. You know, I mean, I like doing dungeoneering, and it uses all of my skills all together, which is really amazing. Um, but I mean, if you watch my dungeoneering video when the update actually happens, you know, you're probably gonna see me against it, of course, but I kind of, you know, they worked with it a lot and they really got it down to a T, and how it's actually functioning is really great. How it's working out now, and all the things that you can get rewarded from dungeoneering.
What's your favorite dungeoneering item outside of? I mean, not in the actual dungeons, but
Mhm.
outside of the dungeons, like the rewards.
Oh man, that'd be the chaotic shield. You know, I just wear that shit everywhere. You know, I mean, it's great melee defense, and that's pretty much what I wear it for. You know.
Hmm. Have you ever been to Nex?
Nah, yeah, once, and I died, like getting kill count. It was for my 10,000 subscriber party, and I was gonna go down to get the key pieces, and I got them, of course, because I was in the friggin' next room. But I died, you know, when I went in there, because nobody really had any guides out at the time or anything like that. You know, of how to actually do anything, because you know my 10,000 subscriber party was pretty much right after Next had come out. Um, but you know, I just died, and that was the only time I've ever went over to Next. I had to cancel my 10,000. Wait, no, I think we actually went to Bandos for my 10,000 subscriber party instead, which you know, I really didn't want to do, but you know, is I wanted to kill Next, but obviously that didn't happen. So the next best thing, obviously, after my death, was Bandos.
Nice.
Mm.
Bandus is amazing, though. I like him.
It's pretty cool.
He tells you to crush their souls.
Yeah,
We like crushing souls.
I'll take
Um,
it.
I got a couple more questions, and then we can end. Um, they seem to be like more lengthy questions, more like personal based. Um, who inspired you to make YouTube videos?
Actually, you remember my sister that I was talking about not too long ago? She's the one that actually told me about YouTube, and I looked at the site and I was like, "This isn't gonna go anywhere." Oh, boy, was I wrong. Um, but my actual inspiration was Gross Gore. You know, he's just the funniest guy ever,
Love
and
Allie.
yeah, he's great, you know. And I mean, if you're watching this interview video right now and haven't seen one of Grow Score's videos, please make sure to check it out. And would you be able to put an annotation in the video or something for that?
Yeah, I can do that.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. You know, this dude's amazing, and he is definitely my main inspiration to making videos, and continues to be my main inspiration.
Annotation to video. All right, I got it. Um,
Cool.
uh, are you still in touch with some of the older generation YouTubers?
Oh yeah, I'm in touch with everybody. You know, I mean, I just talk. You know, I talk to the community. You know, I'm very in touch with people. Definitely.
Yes.
Actually, I just recently found out that Starry Chilex didn't live too far away from me. I wanted to meet up with them, but you know, it's kind of hard for me to travel.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've talked to him. Well, he's heard me through Amy Addict when I
okay,
was on a call with Amy. So she's amazing too.
really cool.
What is the best thing about RuneScape and the worst?
Didn't you already ask me that?
Nope.
Oh, well, the best thing I'd have to say, it used to be the community, but recently there's just been a lot of trolls and, you know, everybody just trying to wreck everything around them. If one person disagrees with what they have to say, then it's just gone, you know. So the best thing as of right now, I would have to say the Jagex community part of things. You know, they're really getting involved with the community, making the, you know, Runecast videos, the behind the scenes videos, putting other video makers videos out there, you know, giving us all this behind the scenes information that they really don't have to give us, but they do anyways because they know that we're curious about it, you know. And with the expo just now happening, that was amazing.
It was.
And they didn't have to go there, they didn't have to do anything for that, but they still went. And the
Yeah.
first thing about RuneScape, I'd have to say, is well, not really the community. I don't think the community is really that bad, you know. But I would have to say the worst thing is, ooh, dang, that's a really tough question. I'd have to say, all right, yeah, it's actually branching off of the community kind of, but like people not understanding why the game is changing the way that it is, you know. If
Mm-hmm.
more people just tried to understand what was actually going on with the game instead of just looking at the surface of it, then they might be able to understand better on why everything's changing. I mean, you know, with the combat evolution thing, you know, me and Jack Mob were talking even before he was the Jagex moderator, and he was like, the game's going to have to change completely if they're going to take out bots from the game. And with the new bar, you know, that's definitely going to change things up. You know, I mean, I hear that people are going to have to continuously click either 1, 2, 3, or 4 because all the weapons in RuneScape are going to have 4 different special attacks which you can attack with. And, you know, that's definitely going to be a huge change to the game. I don't know what else they're going to be doing with the combat evolution, but that's something that I saw with, you know, with my reviews or like my, what would you call it? My investigations through the expo bids. You know, that's just one change that I saw that's definitely going to change up the whole game.
Yeah, I think one of the JMods said that you're gonna actually now be able to wield it differently, like wear it on
Yeah,
your back or put it in a sheath. I think they called it.
yeah, wearing it on your back
So
is sheathing the weapon. You wear the two hand on your back. I saw the video you're talking about.
So yeah, I think that's kind of cool because now instead of always wielding your weapon in your hands, you'll actually just be carrying it on your back or on your hip. So that's kind of it's a new take on things. It'll be different when we actually play it since most of us played way back in the day to now.
Oh yeah,
So it's definitely going to be a whole new aspect on video makers as well because they're going to update videos or whatnot. And so I think that's really amazing that they're doing the whole. Hopefully it turns out good and we get it. It
oh
depends
yeah.
on what the beta says as well. This lately there's been some talk about the whole SwiftKit and how it's been
Hmm.
down. What are your views on SwiftKit and them being hacked and the
Well,
security wasn't high enough or something?
see, my main view on SwiftKit is that it's a client that can actually play RuneScape, or that you can play RuneScape in outside of Jagex production, which is never really safe, in my opinion, to actually use. I have used it before, but it was like 3 years ago. It's a great program that puts everything at your fingertips, but with the hacking and everything, it was actually someone that just got control of the domain or the DNS area and just forwarded it over to another domain, which is never a good thing, of course, but it's probably the easiest way to get into do that type of thing. And with the SwiftKit client, if you already had it downloaded, the upload version of it, like the welcome screen, uploads the newest version or whatever. And through that, there was a Java applet installed. And if you ran that Java applet, if you clicked yes for that Java applet, then you could have possibly downloaded a rat into your computer. Now, of course, all this is fixed right now for SwiftKit, but I still advise, using the RuneScape client as opposed to SwiftKit, and just using RuneScape or other fan sites like RuneZone to do anything else pertaining to RuneScape, whether you need guides to look up somebody on high scores, do anything like that, use
Mm-hmm.
RuneScape or another fan site.
Okay. With Jagex, um, they don't promote third-party sites. So again, using SwiftKit is going to be a third-party site, so I don't promote it.
No,
I
I mean,
don't use it either.
no, they promote third parties. I mean, they promote RuneZone, right? That's outside of Jagex.
Hmm.
It's supported though,
Yeah, it's
but
supported, but it's not promote. I mean, it is promoted. We are promoted by Jagex as well.
of
So,
course.
um, but using third-party clients, though,
Yeah, oh
they
yeah, the
don't
clients. No, yeah.
support. So I just recommend not using it just to be safer than sorry. I use a web browser to play
Mm.
RuneScape.
See, I use
Um,
the client because I like it. I can just
I
resize it and then click on my video and be like, the record button and be like, yo.
Oh,
So
that's true.
it's,
I never thought about that. I have the client won't work for me for some reason. I think I have to uninstall it and reinstall it. So, but other than that, yeah, I've used the client before. It's a nice tool, but I do so much with RuneZone that I have to stay on a browser. So it's
mm,
just easier to flip back and forth between my tabs. So I guess it works that way. Um,
right.
Runecast. I've watched their first two videos.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they've put another one out yet or not.
not yet.
I'm waiting for it actually. I'm excited.
Oh, you'll
I
still see.
like the videos. So what is your take on them now getting into the field of making videos? Do you think it's going to take away from you guys that actually do the update videos, or is it going to add to it?
Well, I mean, like I said, not too many questions to go. I believe that Jagex getting into the community like they are now is one of the greatest things in the game that's happening at this moment. And I do believe at points it might take away from, what I personally do with my update videos, but I'm perfectly fine with that. And not only because like I'm a main part of the Runecast videos, but because you know, I just want to see Jagex flourish in what they do, and I believe that so many people like these Runecast videos, like these behind the scenes videos, and it gives us a deeper knowledge of what's actually going on. And as far as, taking away from what I'm saying, I only see what's on the surface. So if they gave me something, like if they give me something more to work with, like the behind the scenes videos, I could possibly know more on what to say on my videos as opposed to what I would say before.
Hmm.
So it might actually strengthen some of my videos, but of course it's going to lessen some of them as well.
That's yeah, no, I agree. Um, that green wall behind you
Yeah.
in most of your videos. Do you ever plan on changing the color of green or possibly making it a new color?
Well, See, with the green wall, I get a lot of questions for that. It's why don't I green screen with it? And it's because it's like a glossy coloring, which I did not know when I painted this room green. Unfortunately, I can't actually use it as for a chroma key effect or as a green screen or anything. But I do not plan to recolor it. I love the color green. I'm happy that I went with this color, even though I can't use it as what I wanted to use it for. But green is definitely a great color, and, it's my favorite, So, no, I do not plan on changing it. When I actually move out of this house to my own place, again, I probably will be recoloring my wall green, not just to keep consistency, but because I like the color,
Mm-hmm. So when you repaint your wall again, do you plan on going with like a matte finish so it's not glossy so you can chroma key?
Yes, I do.
Good, good, good. I can't wait. I thought you would be doing that. Honestly, that was another one of my thoughts, that you would be green screening because you do have the green wall behind you. So I look forward to, like, maybe you could repaint soon, maybe in that wall, and just make it a matte finish, like just that one section of the wall. Like
Yeah, but I
that.
don't really plan to live here too much longer, I mean, I'm really working on getting out of this place again, but I
Yeah.
just have to have something to work with.
Awesome. Well, we will definitely be looking forward to that and all the changes that you do plan on making. It is definitely something to look forward to. So keep following him on his YouTube page for all those new things that he could be doing soon.
Yeah.
I will put the links to his YouTube page in the description below, as well as he mentioned Ali, or Grow Score, so I'll put his link in an annotation as well during that part of the video. And
You should probably put one up right now too, just in case they wanted to watch the whole video, and then
that's true. I will do that as well.
cool.
And then, yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like. And it has been a great interview. We will do a follow-up interview. And if you have any questions for Harley or any questions for myself, don't hesitate to ask in the comments below, and we will re-interview if needed. So if you have anything to say to Harley, let him know. Let him know how much he's loved and liked and
Yeah.
amazing.
And keep in mind, the main places, like for the questions that y'all want to ask, I'm pretty much doing everything that pertains to RuneScape. If you have any questions about fan sites, if you got any questions about YouTube videos, Runecast, any questions that I could possibly answer about Jagex, I mean, if you get any of those questions, Anita, definitely go over them first to make sure that I can actually answer them. But fan sites, Runecast, my videos, I'm a moderator in RuneScape as well. So if you have any questions about that, make sure to ask them,
Mm-hmm.
So there's just tons of things that you could ask. And, if you have any questions about anything, just ask them. This would be the time.
Definitely. But thank you for your time. We appreciate it. And I hope everybody liked this video, and you guys have a fantastic time. So
Yeah.
thank you, Harley.
See y'all later.
Bye.